What up, y'all, and happy Friday. It's your girl, UC Kayla. I'm so excited to be here, guys. This is our first ever episode review for Zatima, and probably because it's the first episode. But we're going to get all the way into it. I don't care if it's the first episode. Y'all already know how I'm coming. We're going to get into it. But before we do, if you haven't already, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much, guys. I think we're almost at like 600, which is crazy because I really just started taking this seriously in January. This will not be possible without you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for commenting. Y'all make me laugh so hard. Y'all, when I put them laughing faces in the comments, I be laughing for real. Y'all are just everything, so supportive. Thank you so much. And if you've been here a couple times, go ahead and subscribe. Or if you like Zatima is everything, you definitely need to subscribe because I'm into Zatima and you finna be getting these good old reviews. So, all right, guys, we're going to do this in a decent and in order format. So today you're getting episode 1's review. My hot topic video for Monday is going to be episode 2 review. You know why? Because Sisters is not on right now and your girl needs another day. I tried to do this all in one, but it's a lot of content and I don't want to waste your time talking about that, but I'm just letting you know. Is she doing a 2-in-1? No, she is not, because she has a whole toddler and a full-time job and a husband. I'm sorry, I tried, couldn't do it. So Monday, you will get that review for episode 2. And I'm going to figure that out because October 10th, All American comes back on. That's a whole nother situation. So let's get into it, y'all. Sorry for the long intro. Episode 1, a new chapter. The synopsis: when couple Zach and Fatima move in together, Zach's past threatens their relationship and creates tension at a friendly dinner party in their new home. Also, if my blanket is bothering anyone, it's cold in my office, so just chill. I'm a little congested anyway because the weather's changing. I got things going on, okay? So, scene number 1, where Zach and Fatima's, well, we're at Fatima's apartment. She's packed it up. It's basically empty. She and Zach are saying goodbye to it as she prepares to officially move in. Fatima's nervousness about the move is obvious to Zach because she's kind of got some nervous energy, and he just, reassures her like he does and comforts her so that they can have a smooth transition into this new chapter of their lives. If you see me looking over, sorry, I'm looking at my notes for all my new people. She also mentions that she would rent out her apartment, and she never really retracted that statement. And the only reason why I'm bringing that up, guys, is just because later on people will be like, she said she wasn't going to rent it out because Zach said he didn't want us to. I didn't see that. And I watched this episode a couple times. She said she would rent it and she never officially retracted that statement. So, my opinion of scene 1, it was cute. It was everything. It was a full circle moment because, as we know, season 2, in that yellow dress, when she brought Zach back, all he had was a black tank top and a black pair of baller shorts. And, excuse me, y'all. And, he was sad over Karen and moping and trying to figure things out. Then they ended up doing what they do. So this was like a full circle moment of how far they come in a relationship, how far the franchise has come for them to have their spinoff, and now he's taking care of her, taking her home to a place of his own that he's making, allowing to be their own. So I thought it was everything. All right, scene number 2, we have Fatima, Belinda, and Angela. They're at the bar having their little girls' night out. Fatima excuse me, y'all. Fatima goes for a girls' night out with her friends, and then they drill her about being a bad friend and being MIA. She couldn't really deny it. They already know Fatima has a new man. They don't know it's Zach, and they want to meet him. And then Fatima agrees and tells them all about her new love and how they're moving in together. Fatima invites them over for dinner, and Angela also tells them about her new man, who she's going to bring to the dinner. So my opinion on the scene at the bar, it was cute or whatever. They was definitely serving fashions, honey. But it was cute. It wasn't nothing profound. It was a good start to the episode. It was getting off to a solid start. All right, scene number 3. We have Zach, Bryce, Nathan, and Tony at the basketball court. You already know why I rolled my eyes when I said Nathan and Tony. Those two are a hot mess. So Zach's playing basketball with his friends, and afterwards they dive into this passionate exchange about relationships, basically talking trash. Nathan and Tony are anti-monogamy, even though Nathan is married. Go figure. Bryce agrees with Zach. He co-signs on Zach's happiness, and he even blushes about his own new romance with Angela. So, you know, you had two idiots and then you had two people with some sense. Y'all decide who is who. Nathan's wife, Lori, comes up, embarrassing him and herself, and drags him away from the game with the kids in the back, and the guys clown him as he drives off in his wife/mama's car. My opinion of that, we'll see how it goes. Again, y'all know I'm a fan of Tyler Perry's. That's why I support his stuff. But sometimes that brother do not know how to let a good thing be good. And I don't like, as a married woman, how he depicts marriage. Every married person is not miserable in their marriage. And every couple, whether dating or engaged, does not go through drama every single day. So there you go. The only married couple on the show is toxic. So, you know, we'll see how that plays out. I'm gonna say my opinion. I'm gonna have a stronger opinion as the show goes along. All right, scene number 4, we have Zach and Fatima in their living room. Fatima, excuse me, I got a drink because my throat's a little itchy. I got my whole allergy situation. But Fatima comes home from the bar to find Zach on the couch after playing ball. And then they talk about blending their lives further by meeting friends and meeting each other's friends. And they agree to have a dinner at the house. And Zach is also open to painting and allowing Fatima to add, you know, her touch more to their home, since it's supposed to be for both of them. My opinion, this scene was cute. Fatima looks amazing in that dress. I need to go work out. And I need Zach to get his musty behind off the... I hope that's not the same black outfit he had on at the court. Why he keep doing that? Because he did that in Sister Sir. Go put your behind in the shower. But you know what? That's their house. That's his house where he paid the bills at, whatever. But no, we ain't finna play basketball, full court, sweat, all that kind of stuff, and then come sit it on the couch and then invite other people to... That's why Fatima was so nervous and propping up pillows. She probably Febrezed them behind his back. Anyway, all right, y'all. I'm not finna go off about that because that aggravates me. And then, okay, scene number 5, because I'm finna say something else. Fatima and Zach, we have their bedroom scene. They share a physically and emotionally intimate moment in their room. After their physical encounter, Fatima and Zach have a vulnerable conversation about the depth of their love, Zach's love for Fatima in particular. And then Fatima tells Zach that she's going to the Pole, which is the name of the strip club that Heather works at, to get her to come by and do some DNA testing that next evening at 6. Not the evening of the dinner party, obviously, but the next evening. Oh, I'm sorry, hit my ring light. And then Zach agrees because he's like, I'm confident that's not my kid. I ain't worried about it. Good, get her to do it. So, my opinion of this scene, people were like super excited. I don't know, as a person, I'm trying to think of how to tastefully put this. As a married person, not even married, as a person who regularly can be physical, I'll put it like that. It doesn't excite me one way or the other if they have more physical scenes or not. I love to see that vulnerability. I love to see them be in love. I love to see them be happy and enjoying each other. So that's why I enjoyed the scene, because I get tired of drama. Anytime we have a moment of reprieve for them two and they're just in love and enjoying each other, I enjoy the scene. So, y'all, I had to put that very tastefully. Y'all like how I finessed that? All right, scene number 6, we have Fatima and Zach in the driveway. And then later, Bryce is going to enter. And y'all know I'm going to go off about that, but we're going to get to that. So we have Zach outside washing his car as Fatima's leaving to go to work. She asked him about her car so she can leave to go to work. And then, you know, she's kind of confused at first. And then Zach tells her he bought a new car for her. And she's shocked, but she's very ecstatic, even though initially she was like, oh, don't spend the money. But then it was just like, oh, this is my dream car. She was ecstatic. You can tell that really made her feel good and secure about her position in Zach's life. So I thought it was an appropriate gesture, especially after all sis has been through with him in such a short period of time. Bryce pulls up to tell Zach that he's been tipped off at work, that someone from the SEC is coming to talk to Zach. And then Bryce reassures Zach that he'll do fine and he will support Zach through the investigation. Zach tries to extend the invitation for him to come to their dinner, but Bryce is like, my girl wants me to go somewhere they don't know at this point that they're going to intertwine again. Well, I shouldn't say intertwine. That sounded weird. They don't know that they're going to cross paths again at that dinner anyway. All right, so my opinion. Okay, first of all, let me just do the good stuff. That car situation was everything. Fatima deserves that. And I don't care what nobody says. She deserves that. She deserves to be flued out, bought cars, bought houses, or whatever. Because this girl, on a daily basis, by the time she can be happy about one of Zach's gestures, a woman pop up, a situation pop up, legal troubles pop up. She got to go down to Fulton County and bail them out. So she deserves it. I was happy. It's very cute. Rightfully so. All right, now let's get into it. My opinion about Tyler Perry with this Bryce/Jake person. Let me take a drink on that. First of all, at first I was like, okay, I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt that these are two different people, two different characters, right? But then I'm like, there are way too many similarities and consistencies between the details of Bryce's character and Jake's character on Sisters. Now, for the people who need me to lay it out, we finna get into. I told y'all we was getting into it. First of all, Zach and Bryce's characters share a level of familiarity that has nothing to do with how well the actors mesh off camera. Like, as a part of their storyline, you can tell that Zach and Bryce are newer friends, but not brand new friends. You can tell they didn't grow up together. And from the remarks they made at the basketball court, like, Bryce is not one of his longtime basketball buddies, but there's still some level of depth and familiarity in their friendship. That's very similar to Jake's character on Sisters. Excuse me, y'all. Additionally, Bryce already knew about the senator's wife, who Zach only told Fatima and Jake about that. Bryce told Zach that he'd already prepped him to talk to the people at the SEC. So did Jake on Sisters. Zach didn't know that Angela was Bryce's girlfriend, just how Zach didn't know Jake's girlfriend on Sisters. Fatima even says later in the episode, when they're about to have the dinner, that she still doesn't trust Bryce, and Zach's like, I already told you about that. He's a good guy, which is the same thing that they discussed on Sisters. Like, it's too many things running side by side for Tyler Perry to not have intended for Jake to be Bryce, because I was about to get tongue-tied, or Bryce to be Jake. I don't know what he was thinking, but that ain't it. And it's just like, the show is off to a terrific start. Don't get me wrong, but he just completely dropped the ball in this scenario. And I guess he just said, oh, well, they'll get over it. I'm going to move on with it. But it's just like, sir, we done watched Jake for a season, and then Bryce pop up as Jake 2.0. I don't know. Whatever. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. But that part, I was like, okay, Tyler, you tripping. All right. Scene number 7, we got Fatima and Heather at the pole, which is a strip club. And then we have some other random strippers and extras in the background. Fatima comes backstage to talk to Heather and is immediately bombarded by a rude stripper friend of Heather's. Heather pretends like she doesn't know Fatima, but then admits that she remembers her. I don't know why this girl is so into playing games and so pressed about. Anyway, let me continue. Heather is rude to Fatima when Fatima asks her to agree to have her son DNA tested. Fatima throws her legal weight around, but when that doesn't work, she physically throws Heather around to get her to come by the next day to do that DNA testing. In my opinion, Heather deserved it, especially if she lying. So I'm not an advocate of putting your hands on people. I wouldn't have handled it that way, but I'm not outraged. It happens every single day. For the people that don't like Fatima, they love to bring that up, how Tyler has her character being violent. Yeah, and Fatima does have some violent tendencies, but I mean, she's frustrated. Like, she already got Karen to deal with, which might actually be a legit baby. This, excuse me, this seems super random, and it's the way you're going about it with the whole child support thing when you never even told them. So hey, it is what it is. All right, scene number 8, y'all. This is the last scene of the episode. We have Zach and Fatima at home in this dinner party setting. Angela and Bryce are going to come over, and Belinda's going to arrive last, of course. Zach and Fatima prep for visitors and briefly discuss their anxieties about first impressions with each other's friends and family in the future. Zach brings up the fact that he's scared that he's going back to jail over this SEC situation investigation. Fatima tells him to think positively and begins to comfort him just as Angela and Bryce arrive and ring the doorbell. Or maybe they knocked on the door. Fatima and Bryce, Fatima and Angela have a girls' moment in the kitchen as Zach and Bryce have a conversation in the living room over his SEC pending investigation. The four of them come back together, have some little cute couples conversation over wine, and then Belinda comes over and Zach slams the door in her face once he recognizes her and has to reopen it. Then she immediately drops the bomb on Fatima that she knew Zach from the past and they've slept together. My opinion, Belinda is coming in immediately as a trash friend. Like, this is not with me knowing anything about, like, having read any other synopsis for the show, seeing the trailer, just the way she's coming in as a trash friend. My best friend of over 20 years, I would never tell her something like that I know would affect her in front of all those people, for one, and in the way that she told it. It was just like, spit it out. You know, you can't be that mad at somebody that if you really love and care about somebody else, you do it in that way and claim that you still care about that person. Belinda is a trash friend, and I'm going to hold to that, and I'm pretty sure this is going to age very well. So, all right, y'all, that's my review for episode 1, which was entitled A New Chapter. Episode 2 is entitled Water Under the Bridge, and like I said, you'll get that video on Monday because your girl is busy, but I'm super excited about the show. I thought the theme song was cute. I had to listen to it a couple times to make sure that was true. But yeah, I thought it was cute. And I'm excited for next week, episode 3 and 4. I'm super excited. So if you didn't know, every week they're going to drop 2 episodes on BET Plus for 5 weeks because it's 10 episodes. Guys, I'm so excited. This is like a breath of fresh air. Y'all don't know how happy I was when, you know how Tyler Perry has the little transitions when you see like the little scenery of Atlanta and the little music before it goes to a new scene. Y'all don't know how happy I was to not have to see that Brookhaven Bank and Trust sign. That the Maurice is the front of his apartment. Like, y'all just don't know. And there's no shade to those actors because I love everybody on the cast of Sisters. And it's not even their characters. It's the way Tyler Perry has their storylines, y'all. I'm sick of the storylines that I don't care about, that he needs to revive, that he needs to allow to grow and do something with, like he did with Zach and Fatima. So anyway, y'all, I'm going to get off my soapbox. But thank you so much for watching. I'm going to go take me some good old Benadryl and lay it down. And I hope that y'all have a wonderful weekend. And I will see you guys on Monday. Bye, y'all.